Founder, Amazing Amazon Initiative, Mercy Makinde, said sexual abuse comes in various forms and are usually committed by close relatives of victims who either abuse them physically by touching sensitive parts of their body or exposure to pornographic content on magazines, television, phones and other devices. She advised the students to be wary when being enticed with gifts. Ahead of the first term holidays, the resource person advised the students to desist from viewing programs rated for older persons but view the ones that will improve their education, which is in line with the workshop's theme.
Teaching the children to stay away from child sexual abuse. They should not allow any adults to brainwash them that it's okay to be abused, and we teach them how to actually fight for themselves and run away from such a situation.
The workshop featured a question and answer session on ways to prevent sexual abuse and what to do when abused.
It's time for you to get wise and get smart. We agree that all of us are smart kids, right? So it's time you now start to show the world that you're actually very smart. Not even just in your academics, but in the way you live your life on a daily basis.
Principal, Igbinedion Education Center Montessori Primary School, Mrs. Phil Igweze, some students and other participants speak on the gains of the workshop.
With this type of a workshop, it helps the children to know the disadvantages of this type of bad habits and the negative effects on their own psychology.
I've learned that you can be abused by anybody, whether male or female, and we should stay away from movies that are not recommended for our age group.
I learned that it's not good to have sex before the age of 18, and it's not good to date boys before you enter the age of 18.
I learned that if a boy wants to have sex with us, we should scream and we should do something so that the guy will not do it. If there is stone or something, we should use to stone him and run away. And we should always report to our parents.
As 18, you're an adult, you're not really matured enough to have sex. When you have the license for sex is when you're married.
There's no day you go on social media, you don't see one post about sexual abuse, especially with the children. That's why we're going about talking about child sexual abuse, how they can prevent themselves and how these kids can help themselves.
We are here to campaign, we are here to talk, create an awareness as to why it should be stopped, as to why it should not continue. Because these things hamper on our children's confidence, it affects their education.
The Touch Me Not nationwide campaign tour is aimed at creating awareness on issues affecting children. The next edition for boys is scheduled for next term. Kingsley Uchebu reporting.